Picture this. It's late at night in Panabo City, Davao del Norte. The air is thick with humidity, and the city seems to be winding down after a long, hot day. Most people are already home, tucked away in their beds, while the streets are bathed in the soft glow of streetlights. It's the kind of night where you'd expect nothing out of the ordinary to happen. The streets are quiet, but outside a 24-hour convenience store, a storm is brewing. What looks like just another peaceful night is about to take a wild turn. On July 15, 2025, a wild brawl broke out, one that quickly went viral, and for good reason. The footage, captured by both CCTV and bystanders' cell phones, spread like wildfire across social media, shocking viewers all over the country. Two groups of young people, all clearly under the influence, clashed for all the wrong reasons. Someone took unauthorized photos and videos, and suddenly everyone's tempers flared. What started as a minor disagreement over privacy and respect quickly spiraled into a shouting match, with insults flying and egos bruised. What started as a heated argument escalated instantly. Punches flew, and the situation got out of control in seconds. The tension that had been simmering beneath the surface erupted, and the night took a violent turn. Chairs, tables, and even bottles became weapons. Anything that wasn't nailed down was fair game, as the fight spilled out onto the sidewalk. The sound of shattering glass and splintering wood echoed through the night, drawing the attention of everyone nearby. The video is absolute chaos. People ducking, yelling, scrambling out of the way. Some tried to break up the fight, while others just wanted to get as far away as possible. The scene was pure pandemonium, with bystanders caught in the crossfire and the store's staff powerless to intervene. Several ended up hurt, all for a moment of drunken bravado. Cuts, bruises, and swollen faces were the price paid for a few minutes of reckless rage. So how did things get this out of hand? Turns out 5 of the people involved weren't from Panabo at all. They were strangers to the city, unfamiliar with the local crowd and the unspoken rules of the neighborhood. They'd traveled in from Davao City, dodging a liquor ban back home just to find a place to drink. Their plan was simple: have a good time away from the restrictions of their own city. But that decision set off a chain reaction that no one could have predicted. One bad decision led to another, and the result was this viral, violent mess. What was supposed to be a night of fun and freedom turned into a cautionary tale for everyone watching. The fight only ended when the store's security guard finally stepped in, risking himself to break up the chaos. He pushed his way between the brawlers, shouting for order, and somehow managed to separate the groups before things got even worse. No police sirens, no dramatic standoffs, just a lone guard doing what had to be done. In the end, it was his courage and quick thinking that prevented an even bigger disaster. Afterwards, the store was left with a mess and a bill. Broken shelves, shattered glass, and spilled drinks covered the floor. The staff worked through the night to clean up, but the damage was already done. Management decided not to press criminal charges but said, "Pay up for the damages or else." The young people involved were given a choice: take responsibility for their actions or face the consequences in court. The total? Around 10,000 pesos. That's a hefty price to pay for a night that was supposed to be about letting loose and having fun. That's a ton of money for a night that was supposed to be just fun and drinks. Instead, it became a lesson in how quickly things can go wrong when alcohol and tempers mix. Now, the local barangay is trying to help everyone settle up and move on, but authorities are sending a message loud and clear. Parents, watch your kids, especially at night. Community leaders are urging families to talk openly about the dangers of drinking and fighting, hoping to prevent another night like this from happening again. And to everyone else, think before you act. One impulsive decision can change everything, not just for you, but for everyone around you. Alcohol and tempers are a dangerous mix, and one stupid moment can spiral out of control. It only takes a second for a party to turn into a nightmare. So, next time you see a party getting out of hand, or someone pulling out their phone to record, you might want to remember the chaos outside that Panabo convenience store. Viral videos might get you likes and shares, but they can also ruin lives and reputations. Is a viral moment really worth it? Or is it better to walk away before things get out of hand? Let me know what you think about this wild night in Panabo. Would you have done anything differently if you were there? How would you have handled the situation? Should charges have been pressed? Or was the store right to settle things outside of court? There are no easy answers, but it's a conversation worth having. Should liquor bans be even stricter? Or do we need better education and community support to prevent these kinds of incidents? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and stay safe out there. Remember, one night of chaos can have consequences that last a lifetime.